You are walking on the ground where people wrote the first chapters of their lives. This is where civilization began, where the law and the written word were born. Iraq, a country that has seen many empires rise and fall, is now shrouded in quiet shadows and deep strength. How can the ground that made the first big cities now hide broken echoes under its moving dunes? Come with us as we find out the lasting secrets and beautiful differences of a world that is both holy and hurt. A place where every grain of desert sand breathes legends of triumph and enigma. The relentless heat bears witness. While some cities exist only in the present, Baghdad is a metropolis, breathing across centuries simultaneously. You can almost hear the spirits of old poets whispering beneath the hum of modern engines and the evening call to prayer when you stand at the edge of the Tigris River at dusk. The river cuts through the city like a narrator from the past, carrying whispers of intelligence, conflict, and wonders in its wide, earthly tides. The charm of Baghdad is subtle and deep. Behind concrete shapes, you can see the gilded domes of grand mosques. Their tall minarets catch the sunlight like dreams that will never come true. The Al-Qadimiyya Mosque stands out against the horizon, a beautiful combination of faith and geometry. The Abu Hanifa Mosque is miles away, and it stands still in the middle of the busy city that is growing around it. The miraculous pulse of Baghdad stays strong even with the noise of traffic and busy markets. The ancient desire for knowledge still exists in the modern city, but not in grand palaces. Instead, it is found in the Iraq National Museum. The city that once taught the world now fiercely guards what is left of that brilliance. Behind glass that protects them are pieces of history, like clay tablets, old tools, and mysteries that have survived floods, fires, and wars. It is as though Baghdad, having been temporarily silenced, found its voice again through its artifacts. The Al-Mustansiriya school stands as a crown jewel of Abbasid design. The beautiful arches, intricate brickwork, and mesmerizing mosaics that surround its large courtyard hint at lost sciences. Built in the 13th century, it was a safe place for scholars who mapped the stars and made medical progress. Long after its golden age, this sanctuary of thought stood resolute through the devastation of wars. A university outlasting the empires that built it. While some ruins merely whisper, Babylon echoes with a deafening silence. The remnants of what was once the globe's most dazzling empire now rest beneath the sands of southern Iraq. A sprawling canvas of shattered clay and buried ambitions. Yet, even in its fragmented state, Babylon commands awe. You walk upon the exact ground where ancient rulers sought to grasp the heavens, and perhaps, for a fleeting moment, they did. According to legend, the Hanging Gardens are here. They are an artificial emerald mountain that is held up in the dry desert by clever pumps that draw water from the Euphrates. Yet, no physical trace has ever been unearthed. Not a single root, not a single stone stair. Some scholars dismiss them as pure myth, while others believe they simply lie dormant, swallowed by time and sand. That is the ultimate paradox. History's most renowned garden may just be a breathtaking illusion. A story too beautiful to abandon. Wander further and witness the faded glory of the Ishtar Gate, once a spectacular portal of vibrant blue. Enamel-glazed dragons, bulls and lions once marched across its facade, fierce guardians of a city that believed itself invincible. Today, a brilliant reconstruction stands under the artificial glow of a Berlin museum, while the true foundation sleeps beneath the fierce Iraqi sun. It is a bitter irony. The gate that welcomed the most powerful kings of old is now behind glass for tourists to see. These tourists will never feel the real desert wind on their skin. The ancient Babylonian theatre shows that even the most powerful conquerors had a deep respect for the arts. Its curved sandstone tiers rise like ripples frozen in time, and they are perfectly designed to carry sound across the vast desert silence. This open-air arena used to be filled with rhythmic poetry and royal ceremonies, which made culture a part of the empire. It shows that beauty always needed an audience, even when it was winning. There is also Nebuchadnezzar's palace. The sheer scale of its remaining walls is staggering. Bricks still bear the king's stamped name, a desperate bid against oblivion. He both failed and triumphed. The name survives, but the man is gone. Even the legendary Tower of Babel, the symbol of human hubris, finds its roots here in the Etemenanki Ziggurat. The stone lions of Babylon still watch over this ghostly city today. Time has softened their features, but their fierce aura is still there. High priests used to chart the stars, but now local shepherds lead their flocks, and every breath of wind carries the heavy scent of old dreams. The Ziggurat of Ur is a huge building made of baked bricks that breaks the skyline in the southern part of the country, where the horizon is flat and goes on forever. Its huge steps rise up to the coppery sky, showing the hopes of a people who thought they could touch the divine. Built for Nana, the moon goddess, more than 4,000 years ago, it is still bruised but not broken, one of Sumer's last deep whispers. North of the capital lies Samarra, a city caught between eternity and oblivion. The Malwiya Tower, a spiraling brick minaret that rises 52 meters, is the most haunting part of the city's skyline. It looks like time is trying to twist its way into heaven. The climb is a dizzying, poetic journey that reminds me of the old ziggurats. From From the top, the landscape slowly reveals itself. The glint of the Tigris, the shapes of half-buried buildings, and the ghost of an empire that pushed into the desert. It is a monument that climbs upward while spiraling backward through centuries. The great Mosque of Samarra has a huge footprint below. It used to be the biggest building in the world, and its worn-out outlines still show how big it is, with a courtyard that could hold tens of thousands of people. The remains don't feel like ruins. They feel more like a permanent mark of devotion carved into the ground. Wadi-us-Salaam is a vast ocean of deep stillness that stretches across the Najaf landscape. As the largest cemetery on Earth, it appears from above as a necropolis carved for eternity. Millions of tombs, mausoleums, and shrines create a labyrinth where prophets, scholars, martyrs, and everyday souls rest side by side. Here, the living move among the dead with deep, quiet respect. In northern Iraq, the Erbil Citadel stands out from the modern city like a dusty crown. Recognized as one of the oldest continuously inhabited places on the globe, it appears as a colossal earthen mound from afar. Yet as you ascend its winding path, the ground begins to speak. Every layer of earth represents a century. Every brick is a chapter in an ongoing epic. You are literally walking atop 7,000 years of civilization. Within its walls, narrow pathways weave past old Kurdish homes, Ottoman relics, and hidden shrines, constructed not by rigid blueprints, but by generational memory. In the heart of the southern Samawa desert, time halts amidst an endless sea of golden dunes. But even in this hot, empty landscape, life goes on. Camel caravans make long shadows, giving us a glimpse of an ancient world that is still alive and well in the 21st century. The Great Mosque of Al-Nuri was a Mosul landmark known for its dramatically leaning minaret called Al-Hadba, or the Hunchback. For over 850 years, it has survived sieges, invasions, and the test of time. Flowing through the heart of the cradle of civilization, the Euphrates River is an eternal witness to the rise and fall of ancient worlds. Its waters have quenched the thirst of early empires and nourished the golden deserts into ribbons of life. Standing by its banks, the gentle flow of the river feels like a continuous murmur of history, carrying the secrets of ancient kings and the quiet prayers of those who have relied on its endless bounty. Under the intense Iraqi sun, Karbala materializes like a golden mirage. This is a city where faith takes physical form. The skyline is dominated by the twin magnificent shrines of Imam Hussein and Abbas ibn Ali, their brilliant gilded domes and soaring spires piercing the heavens. By night, the marble courtyards are ablaze with light, and the intricate mirrored interiors reflect endless devotion. The air is heavy with the smell of roses and frankincense. Millions walk to the Arbaeen pilgrimage annually from neighboring countries and faraway continents. The roads turn into human rivers, flowing in a rhythm older than time. The thing that really blows my mind is not the sheer volume of humanity, but the unified, reverent silence. Millions moving in a single heartbeat, whispering a single name. To the north, there is a hidden paradise of emerald valleys, tumbling waters, and snow-topped peaks in Kurdistan. Amedi is an ancient town located on a high mountain plateau, a testament to human endurance dating back to 3000 BC. The narrow stone streets and the imposing Babylonian Gate provide breathtaking panoramas suspended between history and the heavens. In the middle stands proudly the Amedi Mosque, a simple but powerful testament to faith that has seen rise and fall of many empires. The Gali Ali Beg waterfall's powerful flow creates dancing rainbows over clear emerald pools. This is a beautiful sight that makes you speechless in a place known for conflict. Iraq is much more than just a place to visit. It is a very deep revelation. It tells us that even after empires fall apart, beauty that we can't even imagine still exists. From the oldest dust of civilization, people always find a way to start over. There is a lively story behind every broken wall, and every scar on this old earth teaches us how to be strong.